What can we grow in winter in aquaponics? Welcome in this video. My name is Jonathan and my aim is to help you to build your own aquaponics system and to manage it in the best conditions to grow some healthy, sustainable and tasty food in your own backyard. So today we're going to see what type of crop we can have in our aquaponics system in winter. Yes, winter is a very interesting season. It's quite cold and generally speaking the aquaponics system is not as productive as in summer. Why? It's simply because obviously the temperature are colder, the sun exposition, the sun quantity is lower. So we can't grow the same crop as we grow in summer, and we can see the exact same phenomenon in a garden. You know, a garden in spring and summer is producing a lot. In winter you can still produce some significant quantity of food, but it's going to be different types of plants. So today I just want to go with you through a few plants that are able to grow in aquaponics in winter. So it depends where you live, obviously. If you live in a tropical country you don't even have winter, but if you have some quite cold winter where the temperature can decrease and can be close to 0 degrees, you need to have some plants that are going to be adapted to this specific temperature. So there are some plants that you can grow all year round. I'm thinking of lettuce, radish, those type of plants. Even in summer they're going to grow well, in winter they're going to still grow, maybe not when it's very cold, but you know, they grow in 30 days, those plants, so you're going to be able to have a crop at the beginning of winter and at the end of winter, and then in the middle when it's really freezing you may not have any growth, but at least you are still able to grow some food during those 6 months. So, very interesting plant for winter is the spinach. Spinach, very leafy plant. So generally in winter we definitely grow more leafy plants, and the fruits, for some reason, they grow better in summer. So you see summer is a season for tomatoes, for chili, for capsicum, all those type of plants that are producing fruits. In winter we're going to focus on the leafy plants, and so spinach is one of them. In aquaponics it grows really well. Snow peas grows very well, and what I like with snow peas is to make them climb, and they can climb up. So you see here the tomato are climbing. I do the same type of thing with the snow peas. They don't grow as well as the tomato, because the tomato can grow up to 5 meters, 5, 6, even more. The snow peas, probably most of the time I grow them 2 meters, but still very interesting. You can grow them at the back of your aquaponics system and grow all the crop in front. So Pak Choi is a plant also that can be grown in winter, so it's interesting, a nice green plant. A number of cabbages can be grown in winter, such as the kale, some broccoli, cauliflower. They can grow during winter, so it's interesting to have those because they produce a lot, but they take also a very large surface to grow. So you will not be able to grow a lot of them in a small backyard aquaponics system, but having a few in the system is very interesting, and also they are very good to see. They look amazing, so I enjoy basically mixing the ornamental and obviously the practical and the nice production. Silver beet are also very interesting. I would put them along with the spinach. They are the same type of leafy plants. The silver beet are way higher. They produce a lot of food. So they are interesting to have in winter. Beetroot is actually a very interesting one to have in aquaponics. Generally speaking, we say that we can't grow plants that are growing in the soil, such as carrots, potatoes. You know, those type of plants, they are sometimes called root vegetables. But with the beetroot, you can grow them because the beetroot is going to grow on top of the media. It's going to sit on top of the media. So very interesting one to have. Produce a very nice color, nice leaf, green leaves with the red stem. So I really enjoy this plant. And obviously it's sweet, very nice to eat and sometimes to drink if you put a bit in your juice with some leaves. Very healthy. It's full of sugar, but it's very, very nice. Finally, we got the onions and the garlic that can be grown as well in aquaponics. Just be careful with those, don't put them too deep because otherwise they're going to be in the water and they don't like it. So you need to have a specific area that is in transition between the maximum level of water in your grow bed and the dry area. So they have to be planted at a good depth, but when they are at a good depth, they grow really well. So that's the type of crop that you can grow in winter. Don't think that winter is a season where you don't produce anything. You can produce all of those veggies, and there are a lot. And please tell me in the comment of this video what you are producing in winter. What type of crop are you producing? I'm very interested to see. Please put the country where you are growing it and the type of crop that you produce in winter. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are new to the channel, you know that you can have access to a 6-step aquaponics training. From the description of the video just below, you're going to find a link and it's going to give you access to this free training where basically you're going to learn the specific limit and ratio to respect in aquaponics if you want to build your aquaponics, but also if you want to maintain it in the best conditions. You can also subscribe to the channel and you're going to receive one video every week. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and I see you in the next one. Bye bye. Don't forget to get your free gift from this screen. You can also leave me a comment below the video, subscribe to the channel and see my last video. I really hope to see you soon and I wish you a fantastic success with aquaponics. Have a good crop!